Well, hello, friends. Real quick before we kick off the episode, I have to let you know about something exciting. I am seriously considering having an upgraded version of this podcast where you get bonus episodes and exclusive content. But here's the deal, I'm trying to decide what that content and those episodes should be. I do have some ideas, and I was wondering if you could vote really quick and tell me what you think about what would entice you, what would be interesting to you to get as bonus episodes on this podcast. For example, deeper dives into topics. Maybe I'm answering questions that many of you ask about starting or growing a business. Maybe even overhearing coaching calls, something like this. It would be a paid, upgraded version of this podcast, not very expensive at all, probably just a handful of dollars a month, but it be extra content for you to help you along your journey. My whole goal is to help you build your business dream. And I would love to offer you even more because some of you are asking for it. So if you could just look down in the show notes right now, there's two ways you can give me your answers. Number one, I have a Google form with 5 quick questions. It can be anonymous. You just answer them and vote on what would be interesting to you. Or number two, I have a voice memo system. You can just click it and you could just leave a voice memo with your phone right now and just record it and tell me what kind of topics, what things would be interesting to you behind the scenes, market news, what would be things that would be extra that would be really valuable to you. So thank you all so much. Okay, on to the episode.
Well, hello, this is Kimberly Brock, and for over 20 years, I've been running my own businesses that have not only been profitable, but personally fulfilling to me. So now I'm on a mission to help other new business owners just like you make money doing what you love too. Now we're going to have some fun, so let's get started.
Well, hello, it's Kimberly. I'm so glad you're here today because I'm talking with you today about the reasons why customers don't buy. Now, here's the deal. A lot of you new business owners, you get so disheartened when people don't buy. Do you remember that first time when someone looked at your stuff or saw your booth or heard about your service offering and they didn't buy? Did you feel a little let down? Did you feel heartbroken? Well, today I want to lift you up and make you see that there's legit reasons why people don't buy, and it's not always about you. Okay? So if you are new here, welcome. I am so happy that you're here. I have no doubt that this podcast will be invaluable to you along your business journey because yes, you too can make money doing what you love. And if you are not a member of my Facebook group yet, then why aren't you? You need to join. You can scroll down right now. I have a free group for women starting businesses, doing what we love. That's the name of the group. And it's awesome. And you can get help for your business and support. It's just a great group of ladies. So I'm inviting you personally right now to click below and get in the group. I also have some free resources for you. If you're just getting your business started, I have a 16-step checklist that'll keep you on track with all those major things that you need to be doing in your business. But if you're like, wait a minute, I haven't actually started yet, I'm still trying to deal with my business idea, well, I've got a guide for you too. It's going to help you match up your passions and skills and strengths with a viable business. So make sure you check that out as well. And if you've been listening a while, thank you so much for being here. You all are amazing. I have the best fans in the world. I always say that because y'all are so thoughtful and send me messages and post things in the Facebook group and leave reviews on Apple. And it's just so, so wonderful. If you've been listening a while and you've never taken the time to just give it a 5-star rating really quick. If you're an Apple podcast, you can hit 5 stars. And then if you have 30 seconds or a minute to leave a kind review, I can't help but think that it tells Apple and the other players to bump this podcast up and show it to people who are starting businesses doing what they love. We want to further this movement because yes, we all can do this. And I'm so excited and honored to be a part of your journey. Okay, on to the episode. Well, hello, everyone. How are you? How's it going with your business? What's shaking? Are you getting sales yet? Are you even open for business yet? Either way, I'm so excited for you because you are taking steps. There's so many people out there who will not do this. They dream about it, but they don't believe in themselves enough and they don't have the courage to make this happen, but you do. That's why you are here, and I'm so happy. Today, I want to talk to you about how we handle the no. That means the NO. when someone sees your stuff at a booth, when you tell them about your product, when they hear about your service offering, when you go live and you share it with people, when you host a workshop, whatever it is, and then womp, 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 they don't buy. They don't buy. And let me tell you a little secret here. Not everyone will buy. Have you figured that out yet? I hope you know that. There's a lot of people that will say no. You are on the hunt for the right people that need what you offer. But you've got to be able to handle it when people say no, and you have to be able to not take it personally. This is not personal. There's a lot of reasons why people don't buy. And today I'm going to share with you four reasons that I think are really important to understand so that you don't get down, you don't get upset, you don't get sad, you don't feel rejected, you don't stop your business just because someone didn't buy. Okay? That you are smart about it, that you say, okay, from a business standpoint, what went wrong here? What is the problem? And I want you to realize that it's usually not you, okay? And I say that usually because I think there are some business owners out there that can be off-putting to others. I don't think any of you are, but we've all bought from someone we're like, what? They are so annoying. Like, why did I just pay that person money, but I needed it so bad that I didn't even care? Right? We've all been to those people, but I know that all of you listening care too much about the people that you serve, and you would never be off-putting and you would never be rude, right? Right. So today, here's the 4 reasons. Let's go through them so that you can take a deep breath and take it like I want to say like a man, but take it like the woman or man that you are and realize that it's not personal. Okay. The first reason why people don't buy is because it's not the right product for them. It's not the right product. It's not what they need. It's not what they need right now. Can you let that sit with yourself for just a minute to realize that sometimes what you offer isn't what they need? For example, in the past, I sold a lot of kids' personalized gift, nap mats, backpacks, sleeping bags, and we would go to shows and we'd have booths, my business partner and myself at the time, and we would display all our stuff out and people would walk by and go, oh my gosh, that's so cute. I have no one to buy that for. They're like, I don't have any kids. I don't have any grandkids. I don't have any nieces or nephews that are that young. I don't need to buy this, but that sure is cute. Now, what if I took that personally? Why? That's wasted energy. It's not the right product for them, but the great news is, if I get to talking to them at the booth and saying, oh, well, if you ever need a gift, maybe you have a friend that has a child, this would be perfect. These are so cute. You can always make a good impression. It doesn't mean that you're selling someone right now, but you can give them your business card or tell them about your website. You never know. They may need your products later. But don't worry about it. Do not take this personally if this is not the product that they need. Now, you can talk to your customers, like if you're showing them what you have and they say, oh, I don't have any kids, I don't have it, then that's understandable and you know the reason and you wouldn't be hurt by the fact that they're not buying. But what if they just walked by, they stared at your stuff, you could hear them saying it was cute and they just walked off? You may come up in your mind with this whole story that for whatever reason they didn't like you, they thought you were too expensive, and you made up all these stories that weren't true, right? Imagine how that could take you down a wrong path. So never assume that this product is the right product for them, but if you get to know them, you can know if it is or not. Okay, so that's the first reason why people don't buy, because it simply is not a product that they need. It's not the right product for them, okay? The second reason why people don't buy is because it's not the right time. It's just not the right time for them. I've talked about this before. If you are in the wedding business and someone says, you are an amazing wedding planner, or you have an awesome venue for a wedding. And what if you got offended because I didn't buy from you? Like if I thought you were amazing, but then you got offended, but maybe you didn't realize I'm not getting married anytime soon, or I already got married. Like I do not need your services right now. But again, if I was single, I could keep you in the back of my mind if we made a connection, right? If I liked what you offer. So just realize that timing is everything, especially in my business right now. Think about my business. I help people when they're starting businesses, okay? I have many friends who are so sweet about what I do. I know people that have businesses that they've had for a long time, right? They support me and they're encouraging, but they're not going to buy from me because it's not the right time. They are not starting their business. They like the tips that I share. They like what I do, but imagine if I got offended by the fact that these people that I know are not buying. No, I'm being real about it. It's not the right time for them. They're not starting a business. So that is a challenge with my business because I don't serve all types of business owners. Like I only serve the ones that are in the beginning stages, those early stages when they're thinking about it, when they're getting everything going, and when they're first growing. Those are the people that I serve. Timing is everything. So that's up to me to market and try to find the people that are in this stage, right? So you think about your business right now. Is timing an issue? Some of you, it may not matter. You may sell home decor or some type of gifts where maybe some of that is, the timing isn't a big deal, right? Because they could save it for later. They can give it for gifts. So maybe some of you don't have this challenge as much, but realize that timing is everything. Okay. The third reason why people don't buy is because of the price. And I know that some of you would debate this, and I agree. I think this is debatable because I think if you have something that someone really, really wants and they need it, it could be life-changing, they would find the money, even if they need to take out a loan. But let's be real. There's some things that we don't buy because the price is too high or even too low. Think about a car. Think about it. Like when we were buying our kids' cars, we were finding used cars. When our kids turned 16, they're now 22 and 19. But at the time, we're like, we're only spending this much. Now imagine if we had gone to a dealership and we were on the used car lot side and they were like, no, look at this $45,000 vehicle. We would be like, we're not spending that much on our teenagers. We're just not. I know that's a beautiful car. It's a great deal. It didn't matter how much they marked it down. I guess they'd have to mark it down to the same price range that we wanted to spend on the kids, right? Think about that. Pricing is an issue a lot of the time. Now, for small items, it may not be an issue. It may be more of an issue for bigger items. Like if you host some kind of events or you're a party planner or you're a service provider like me, maybe you're a career consultant, maybe you do graphic design, maybe you help business owners, maybe, you're some kind of coach or fitness coach. Sometimes your prices are just too high for what people can afford. Yes, it's up to you to show the value in it, but let's be real. Sometimes there's just certain factors involved that it's like a no-go no matter what. Don't be offended by that. You are looking for the people that fit your price range, right? If you think about me at the car dealership example, his job is not to find people like me who are trying to spend under $20,000 and try to get them into a $45,000 vehicle because I'm buying for a teenager. Right? Think about that. So that's a hard sell. But what if he spent his time finding the people who were looking for a great deal on a new, nice car, right? So you have to think about that for your business. Your job is to find the right people. If the pricing is a huge issue, then they're not your people anyways, okay? So it can go the other way too, because there are luxury buyers for things like, let's take, if you were a photographer, a really high-end photographer, okay? And you marketed only to the really affluent and even famous people, right? And if you went up to them and you said, I charge 20 grand for this session, I'll do your whole family, I'll do this. I'm totally making up this price, by the way, but just imagine that. What if that was the going rate, like 20 grand for this luxury photo session with a famous photographer, okay? So let's take another photographer in the area. Let's say there was somebody around all those famous people and he charged $800 for a photo session versus a 20 grand. All these affluent clients are going to be like, $800? Like that person is probably not that good. And sad, but true. I mean, that's how some people think. My point is, you're not for everyone. And sometimes your price signifies something to people that they don't want, either because it's too high or because it's too low. Imagine that. It's a weird thought, but you're kind of like, I mean, imagine if you're getting some computer for your house. I was willing to pay for an Apple computer, but if someone said, well, I've got this generic one over here and it's like 20% of the price, I'm sorry, I just don't want it because I want a really reliable computer and I love Apple, right? So the price is not going to help me buy because it's too low. So the person cannot get offended by that because they are targeting a certain group of people who want a stellar deal, a $400 computer versus a $2,000 one. They're looking to find those people. I'm the wrong person for them, right? As much as I like the sound of that price, but do you know what I'm saying? So pricing goes both ways. Realize that. Don't be offended by that. Your job is to find the people that match the price range that you're in that can take on that price for the transformation they're going to get. Okay? So that's the third reason. The fourth reason is that it could be that you were unable to show them the value in what they're getting. Okay? Now, this is a tough one because, I said in the beginning, it's probably not your fault. A lot of times, it's not really this, but at the same time, you do have to be able to communicate the value in what you offer, especially if you're a service provider like me. This is hard. I have to overcome people's objections that maybe they don't like that I charge the rate that I do for an hour with me, okay, for a power hour session, or that, you have to pay monthly to be in Grow Getters, or you can pay a better yearly rate, right? Maybe people don't like that. I think I'm reasonable price, but that doesn't mean anything. I have picked a price that I believe fits the people that I'm best suited to serve. I feel like the market can bear the prices that I have set because I know the transformation that they can experience. I know that they can finally live their business dream. I know that they have what it takes to start a business. They just don't know it. And so my price is to be within reach so they will take this on and invest in themselves and become the person that they know they can be with this business. Okay, I'm getting kind of deep here, but that's the transformation. They finally get to quit their 9-to-5, okay? Or they finally get to make the money their family needs. I'm here because I know what I can do for them, and I've priced it for the people that I am best suited to serve, and I try to show the value of the transformation all the time. So my question to you is, are you sharing the value of your transformation? Are you sharing the difference that your product or service can make? Are you clear about how their life will be better, or how you will save them time, or how you will save them money, or you will help them, feel better, look better, etc.? Are you getting that point across? And if you're in Grow Getters, those of you that are in my membership group have been working on this. We've been working on the branding piece and helping you think through all of this and articulate it clearly so that when you speak to people, when you post on your website, when you post on social media, when you send emails, everything you're doing is circling back to the transformation and to the value of what you offer. Does this make sense? So the onus is on you to share that with them. They don't always magically see it. They don't, okay? So think about whatever you sell. Assume that everybody is at a kindergarten level and they may not quite understand the value of what you bring or what your product brings. It's up to you. The onus is on you. Make sure you're sharing the value because you may get customers, or should I say potential customers and potential clients around you, listening to you, loving you, but they're not quite sure how their life is going to be better after using your product or service. They're not really sure. It's your job to show that. That's what marketing is. That's what part of your brand is. That's everything that you're doing from here on out. Okay? So don't be offended if they don't buy because they didn't really understand the value, because obviously if they understood the value, they probably would have purchased, okay? If they needed it, if it was the right time, all that good stuff. Okay, so let's review again. Don't be offended when people don't buy because for some, number one, it's not the right product. They don't need it right now. Number two, it's not the right time for them because sometimes timing is everything. Number 3, it's not the right price range for them. You could be too high or too low, which sends off a signal to them that it may not be for them. Your job is to find the people that can bear the price you sell it at, okay? And then the 4th reason that some people don't buy is because they just honestly didn't realize the value in what you offered. They just didn't. It's nothing personal. You're still awesome. What you make is awesome. They just were confused for whatever reason about the difference it could make, because we all know if we can make a difference in our lives and hand over a little money to get some type of difference to save us time, save us money, make us feel better, make us look better, all that good stuff, we will gladly pay it. Think about all the things you pay for on a daily basis. I pay for Instacart to have my groceries delivered because I got so many things to do and I don't have time to be going around the grocery store all the time. I still go to the grocery store sometimes, but I pay for it. It's a premium. I pay for DoorDash. It's a premium. I know it, but some days I just don't feel like going and picking up food when we need it. Okay? We just want to stay home and have it delivered, right? There's many conveniences. There's many things we do. We take fitness classes. We get Botox. We get our hair done. We buy cute clothes. We buy jewelry. We buy makeup. There's all kinds of things that we buy that we don't necessarily need, but we understood the value in it. We knew the reason why. We're like, because it's going to make me feel better, look better, save me time, all that good stuff, right? So think about it in your business. Don't ever be offended. People don't buy. It's nothing personal against you. But there are some key factors involved, and make sure you are being clear about everything so they can decide if this is for them or not. And hopefully they will be so excited about it that they will buy and they'll realize that you're the one they want to buy from. Okay, that is it. For those of you that are not in my Facebook group yet, I'm inviting you right now. Come on in, click below and get in the group. And also too, if you're just starting your business and you're like, what the heck do I do? What are all the things that I need to do to start this business and create something meaningful and impactful? Get my Just Start course right now. Yes, you can just start it right now. And you can get going on that and then get that under your belt. And then you can join Grow Getters, my membership, which is ongoing help for you and support and fun as you grow your business. And then you can join the Grow Getters group when the doors open again soon. I only open the doors every so often. I would love to have you in there. We have such a great, fantastic, awesome group of ladies in Grow Getters. They are making progress every day, and I get to be right there with them, helping them along the way. So that's it. Y'all have a great day. Bye now.
Now, this episode may be over, but our relationship does not have to end here. Head on over to KimberlyBrock.com, and yes, you can get more valuable information for your journey. And you know what? You don't need to go through this alone. I would love to help you. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye.